everyone, and welcome to today's webinar dedicated to the mobile threat intelligence detection and response with Microsoft and Pradeo. I am Stella Zaouch, Channel Product Marketing Manager at Pradeo, and I'm happy to lead this webinar with Azawari Navat from Microsoft. Hi, Azawari.
Hi, Stella.
So today, the enterprise mobility landscape is wide as companies use devices and applications to access corporate data and tools on a daily basis. Cybercriminals have taken a shift from computer to mobile, and the evolution of the amount of attacks on mobile is relatively large. We saw 42 million mobile attacks in 2017 against 160 million in 2018. Large companies like WhatsApp, Uber, Air Canada, 7-Eleven, British Airways have made the news latterly after they spread malwares or breached users' data through mobile usages. Android and iOS systems acknowledge more and more vulnerabilities every year. A mobile device can be targeted by different types of threats: device manipulations, network exploits, and applications threats. Applications represent 76% of threats. We see that applications are the vectors cybercriminals use the most to infiltrate mobile devices. In reality, each application should be viewed as an iceberg, as the users only know what an application does on the screen, but not what happens in the background. In any case, applications can seriously undermine the confidentiality of organizations' data, for example, through screen logger, data sending Trojan, keylogger, or SMS Trojan. Network exploit represents 16% of the threats. Mobility increases the number of connection points where collaborators will connect to access to the server of the company. Risky network connections put our devices and the information directly at risk that can allow hackers to intercept communications between servers. Risky connections, malicious proxies, session hijackings, man-in-the-middle attacks, phishing are among many network threats that target mobile devices. 8% of threats are from the device. The device itself is a direct source of threats. If an operating system is rooted for Android or jailbroken for iOS, voluntarily or not, it's a manipulation that allows to carry out an elevation of privileges on the system. This manipulation will remove the limitations and access to all possible parameters. A vulnerable operating system can help hackers take control over our devices and leak information. So now, Azawari will present you what is a Microsoft Endpoint Manager.
Thanks, Stella. So, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us on the webinar today. My name is Azawari, like Stella mentioned, and I'm a program manager on the Microsoft Endpoint Management team. So, what is Microsoft Endpoint Manager? Microsoft Endpoint Manager is, if I were to give a one-sentence summary, it does what you need it to do. So Microsoft Endpoint Manager helps deliver the modern workplace and modern management to keep your data secure in the cloud and on premises. Endpoint Manager includes the services and tools that you use to manage and monitor mobile devices, desktop computers, virtual machines, embedded devices, and servers. For the purposes of this webinar with Pradeo, we'll be focusing on mobile device management. Essentially, with Microsoft Endpoint Manager, what you can do is support a diverse mobile environment and manage iOS/iPadOS, Android, and make sure your devices and apps are compliant with your organization's security requirements. With MEM, you can create policies that help keep your organizational data safe on organization-owned and personal devices. Next slide. So for those of you who might have noticed, Microsoft Endpoint Manager is just the rebranded name of our on-prem solution, which is called Config Manager, and our cloud solution, which is Microsoft Intune. Together, Endpoint Manager meets your business where you're at through the convergence of technology. It's secure and intelligent, streamlined and flexible, and helps you maximize your investment. There's a single cloud-based console that you can use to enforce any policies that you create. And it helps manage devices, apps, users, and groups. Protects your company information by helping to control the way your workforce accesses and shares its data. Integrations with Pradeo leverage this cloud-side capability with Microsoft Intune. Next slide. Now let's talk a little bit about what our products are and our joint integration is in terms of mobile threat intelligence detection and response.